Hello and welcome to our music theory concept of the day. For today we are discussing form in music. Form in music just tells you which part of the music comes where. So you learned in first and second grade how to put your objects in a nice little arrangement. If the red box is A, then the red box is A when it comes back again, and this would be an A-B-A arrangement. Maybe when you were in third or fourth grade, you decided to make that a Batman, Joker, Batman, but either way, these are A-B-A arrangements. Music is much the same way. When we arrange music, we have different sections, and every piece of music can be arranged in some fashion. So if you have only the A part and the B part, we call that simple two-part form. If A goes to B and returns to A, like the forms that we were just looking at a minute ago, that's considered three-part form. Even though A is in there twice, it's still three parts. A-A-B-A is a very common type of form that's used when you have 32 bars or measures in a song. So you do usually maybe 8 measures of A, 8 measures of A again, 8 measures of B, and 8 measures of A, and then you have 32 measures. Or more if you repeat the A again, sometimes it just depends. Sonata form is expanded. It starts out with ABA, but it has multi-movements. In other words, instead of just one part, it has different movements, many parts, and each of those movements has its own form. Theme and variations is when you start off with a theme and you just improvise and do different variations on the same idea or the same melodic idea. We're going to look at some Rondo today. Rondo is a lot of fun. In Rondo, the A keeps coming back, like A, B, A, C, A, D, A. The A just keeps coming back with new parts in between. A 12-bar blues form is a very specific form that's been used for the blues. If anyone here is interested in blues, you can look that up and do some more research. I wanted to have you take a look at a couple of things here. Everyone knows Twinkle Twinkle, which the melody was originally written by Mozart, but it's a very simple A-B-A form. You have the twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. That's your A form. And then you have the middle section, which is B. And B kind of is in two halves. It repeats itself. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Now, we're not going to call that BB because it's really, the four measures are really a single part. So that's the B section. And then we return back to A again. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. So Twinkle, Twinkle would be considered an A-B-A piece. If we look at something a little more complicated, this is the Echoes by Beethoven. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 measures, and then he repeats them. So that would be A twice, A. It begins with this little thing, and so forth, and he does that again. Then he gets to the B part, and look, he does it twice. There's your repeat marks. It repeats back to these repeat marks. So you hear that section twice. And so forth. And then you end that little piece there. So that's A-A-B-B as a form. I want you to take a look at Furley's because everyone loves Furley's and everybody's really great at playing the A part of Furley's on the piano. But here is a rendition of the entire Furley's, which is that Rondo form. And I'm going to point it out as we go. This is a student that is playing for us here. So, Emily is our pianist. And here we are to begin with our A. We have a repeat and do it again. So it's A again. And here's this nice little theme that keeps coming back. This time she'll take the second ending. Here's the B section. Very different. And it has a little pause movements back here. And then you have that theme again. And back to A. She's going to skip the repeat here and back to A. So basically we've just heard A and B a few times. Now she's going to go to the C part of the piece. New material. His way back to A with that theme. Coming very slowly. And there it is again. Back to A. And he goes back to B again. Back to A. Which is why people remember the A part of this music so well. Now, Beethoven's going to take us on to a new section. Here's your D section. Brand new material never done before. Kind of does it again. This is a bridge. It's chromatic scale. Back down to the theme and bring A all over again. Here's the B part. So Beethoven does this amazing thing with 4 sections, but he brings us back to A so many times that people can never forget A, and very few people forget the B section either. It's just really good stuff. So if we go over here, we say, what is form in music? Well, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is super easy, A, B, B, A, or A, B, A. We really could take that out of there because, you know, technically speaking, we just said that, whoops, and I just got rid of both of them. That middle section was 2 halves of a B. Then the Echoes was A, A, B, B. For Elise, I simplified it to avocado, but basically B is always repeated. So that's even not correct if I were to be very specific in that. But we do know that what that is a type of rondo form. And whenever you have a rondo form, no matter how these guys are arranged, the A section comes back again and again. It always begins and ends with A, and A is in between. This has been our study for today on musical form. I hope you look at all of your music scores from now on and try to figure out the form, because it often makes it much easier to learn music when you know which parts are repeated. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.